Hey guys, I'm Peter Melhorn, and if you've struggled to catch catfish this winter, well, you're not alone. In this video though, I'm going to show you what I did to at least get a good afternoon out of many days of bad fishing. Well, yesterday's fishing trip in the afternoon was horribly unproductive. No catfish. I ended up going live for a little bit and picked off a couple of white perch, but no catfish. So came back out today. I'm out here right around lunchtime, a little later, or a little earlier than yesterday, later in the day, about midday. Came about probably 15 miles south of where I was fishing yesterday. Lower end of the lake, water's muddy. To say the least, which is kind of surprising down here. So what I'm doing is I'm anchoring up on some points here in this large creek on the lower end of the lake, and just going to do some anchoring on some points, do some hole hopping, not putting a lot of time into it. Just going to try to find some biting fish, maybe give it 45 minutes each spot. Do some hopping. Then if I find some clear water, I may give that a shot. Also may try some shallow stuff. Water temperatures down here about 55 degrees. There may be some places in some of these creeks that are shallow that may be holding some fish. We'll see. See how much time I got, see what we find, and hopefully put a fish in the boat today. Oh man, I think I got a rod going. Oh, it is. Pinky. Tighten that drag up a little bit. Okay. Oh, Pinky hooked up. To deal with an anchor rope. Sitting here was getting near my 45-minute mark. I was wondering if I was going to put the hook in one. I can work this one around the anchor. We can get it to this side. It'll be all right. Yep, it's coming to that side. Let's move over here. Work it around some rods. That one actually came out of some deeper water. Easy, open your mouth. It's so much easier when you open your mouth. There we go. I've never been so happy to catch a 10-pound fish in my life. Not as much mud on it as I thought. Thought it'd be a lot muddier than it is. Looking fish. Just happy to put one in the boat. Wow. The catfish skunk is gone. Been here was 5 minutes from pulling up and got bit. So there you go. There's a fish. There's a fish. For the record, that one hit a piece of white perch. Hooker's terminal tackle circle hook. Peg float. The Hooker's terminal tackle line rattle. 50-pound Andy leader. A pencil sinker from Dale's Tackle, and some Andy monster line. Well, I made a run into a creek to a shallow bay. It gets really shallow in here. I'm starting out around 10 feet of water, and I'm going to work my way shallower. And it looked like there was a few arches, some gizzard shad coming in here, so there's definitely some bait pulled up in here. Water's about a degree warmer, not enough to make a super big difference, but it's muddy. And generally speaking, these fish feel a little more comfortable in shallow water when it's muddy than when it's clear. So we'll see what happens. Looks like he's on there. Is he coming at the boat? Yep, there he is. He's coming to the boat. Boom. Finally a fish. I'm starting to question my abilities to catch a fish. He's right at the boat. Stomp the boat, make him turn. He's an eater, but we got one. Got one on my new little rig I'm trying out. Not a big fish, but a fish nonetheless. A fish. A fish. Nice little blue. Get him back alive. Got that one on that new little setup. It's right. The hook is actually attached via swivel to the rattling float. Get it back in the water. See if we can find something else. There you go. That didn't take long. It took about 12 or 14 minutes. You see if there's fish around, they're going to bite quick when they're shallow. Going to give this a little while longer. I'm only giving it about 45 minutes. And I'm going to push back. Try a little bit shallower just to see if I can get on something that's working. A little bit closer to the bank. Shallower. It's about 8 feet. Not a big fish, but it's nice to get hit as soon as you put the bait in the water, that's for sure. Especially with the struggle that's been going on with my fishing lately. Good eater one. Funny, that's 2 on that one. It's interesting. Good eater size blue. Got a little mud. We're doing better than yesterday. Well, I made a run into a creek, to a shallow bay. It gets really, really shallow in here. I'm starting out around 10 feet of water, and I'm going to work my way shallower. And it looked like there was a few arches, some gizzard shad coming in here, so there's definitely some bait pulled up in here. Water's about a degree warmer, not enough to make a super big difference, but it's muddy. And generally speaking, these fish feel a little more comfortable in shallow water when it's muddy than when it's clear. So, let's see what happens. Oh, he took off. He took off running. That's a better fish. That's a much better fish. Wow, what a difference 200 yards makes. Crazy. Crazy. I think he may be into this line. He's bulldogging away. I may need a little net on this one. I'm gonna call a net. I'm calling the net. Tell you right now what's a pain. When you get these fish in this muddy water, netting them can be a challenge. A lot of times you don't see them until just the last minute. He bulldogged away twice. Let's see. But yeah, netting these fish in this muddy water, it's tough because you don't see them right at the last minute. Let's see if we can get this net over here. It's a good fish. It's a good fish. Get him in the boat. This will make a bad day good. Boom, there he got. Oh. Trying to nurse him a little bit. It's got to be close. I haven't seen the leader yet though. There's his tail. There's the leader. It's a good fish, good fish, good fish. Oh.
Got a C cord there, catfish day. Ah, he's wanting to keep that head down. I'm trying to lift his head. He's just not wanting to come up. This one is alive for sure. There. I cannot get that head to come to me. This one is definitely not lethargic. You can see that tail wolfing that water. There he goes. He's still bulldogging it. Daggum. The strong fish. He's not like a super duper monster, but getting him up a little bit. He ain't giving up. Oh God, he's bigger than I thought. He is bigger than I thought. That fish is bigger than I thought. That's a great fish. Wow. That right there, boys and girls, is how you go from a bad day to a good day in a hurry. Oh. That, boys and girls, is a big catfish. Well, folks, I gave it a good long sit. Didn't put any more fish in the boat, but listen, I can't complain. 6 fish in about 4 hours of fishing, and one that's around 40 pounds. I'm very, very happy, especially after getting skunked yesterday. Any of you guys are struggling out there this winter, especially if you're in the southeast fishing like I am. It's been a weird winter. We've had a lot of rain. Lake levels have been up. If you're on any of the rivers in Tennessee, you know, the water's been stroking, so it's been tough. But you got to get out there, keep digging. Eventually some will bite. That's what happened today. I just hit a pack of them that was feeding, and it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't out there fishing. Hopefully you like this video. Please consider subscribing, smash the thumbs up, and we look forward to seeing you on the water.